There was once a miller. Poor old miller, chopping wood. He only had his little cottage and an old apple tree and a falling down mill that didn't work anymore.
Get out of here, bird.
Miller,
Scared me.
I see you're chopping wood. Your mill broke down. How can you enslave so much? You are poor. I tell you what, I will make a deal with you. I will give you all the gold and silver and gems for you to live in luxury until you die.
You're kidding, right?
Yes. No, I'm not. But you have to give me one thing, whatever's behind that cottage. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, there's not much back there. Are you sure you're happy with that? Or no, I mean, yeah. That's
Whatever's behind the cottage.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I want it in writing now. It's right here.
I don't write so good, but I'll try. There, that's my mark.
I will come back in 3 years in a day to claim what is rightfully mine.
All right. I love that. That's the bargain of the century. There's nothing back there but no tree.
Well, the wife was at home, and she found a basket full of gold and silver and gems.
Gosh. What is this? Why is there so much jewels here? There's a crown. There's another one. There's jewels, diamonds. Oh my gosh, where did you get this from this time? I don't know.
He comes running in.
Honey! You won't believe what happened. Oh, I see you found the jewels.
Yes, I found them, dear.
Can you believe it? Those are all ours.
What'd
Enough to, we can live the rest of our lives in luxury.
What'd you do this time?
What do you mean? What do you mean? This time, it's not like the other times. You know, we don't have a cow anymore, but I had those magic beans where they just never sprouted. But this is clearly, those are jewels, and they're ours, and we can live in luxury. I made a deal with a stranger up here while I was chopping wood, and anyway, he said he would give us these jewels, and all I had to do was give him what was behind the house. The old tree that doesn't produce fruit anymore.
You idiot.
What do you mean?
Our daughter was in that tree, picking apples.
Oh,
That was no stranger, that was the devil.
could be.
I'm not kidding you.
Oh, how could this happen? Why is it always happening? Oh.
Well, let's go.
Well, we have 3 years to somehow figure out our strategy. He can't take our daughter, can he?
I hope not. But I'll tell you what, you can have the jewels.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Let's.
Ouch.
3 years passed.
All right. Don't worry, we'll figure this out.
3 years passed, and the maiden, who was very resourceful and smart, grew to be a beautiful young woman. Well, the day came for the stranger to appear, and that night she washed herself in all of the clean water from the well so that she was pure and clean. And then she drew a circle of salt around it and stood within it so he couldn't touch her.
Miller, I will claim what is rightfully mine. What's going on? Shucks. Damn. I see. She's too powerful. Miller, the water, she took her bed, she took a bath. That's why the water is too pure for me. But Miller, I must get rid of all the water of the house. I will return back in a day to claim what is rightfully mine, or I will have you instead. The deal is a deal.
Yes, Your Holiness, Your Majesty.
Well, that's what he did. The miller took all the water from the house so that the poor maiden didn't know what to do. She just cried all night, and the next morning she again drew a circle of salt and stood within it.
I'm back to claim what is rightfully mine. Yes, I'm gonna go and get my reward. Nope. Something's blocking me. What's going on here? I think this is funny, huh? Her tears are so pure. It's just like the water. I cannot touch her. Miller, cut off her hands. I will be back, or I will have you. I will take what is rightfully mine.
No, this can't be happening.
My hands? All right, Father.
Please,
All right.
Annalie, please come back.
I will do what you wish. I will let you take my hands. I will let you take my hands.
Well,
I'm sorry, honey. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
that's what happened. So, the next morning, being so resourceful, the maiden put gloves on her stumps and still cried on them, drew a circle of salt around on the floor again and stood within it, and the stranger appeared.
Yes, today's the day. It's the last time. It's still crying. Your hands. What'd I do? I've tried 3 times unsuccessfully. I will be back one day to have vengeance. I will come for you, Miller.
Well, the maiden realized she couldn't stay here.
I have to leave, Father. I have to go. It's not safe. It's not safe for me or for you.
No.
I will go. I will go into the wilderness and I will live off the charity of others and I will find a way.
No, don't leave.
I'm
We'll
not.
take care of you.
I'm
We have
not.
enough gold and silver to take care of you. Where are you going? Come back.
Well, that very day she set out into the forest, just leaving without her hands, just hoping and not knowing what was going to happen. She set out wandering through the forest and came to a place where she saw a beautiful orchard. It looked like it might be the king's palace, but she couldn't pass because of water along the way.
Pears, they look so delicious. I'm so hungry. How can Oh, I just don't know.
It's all right, dear. I'm your guardian angel. Oh, you know, I'm gonna get rid of that water there for you.
What's your what? Those pears.
Yes,
that
so
look delicious.
easy. There, it's gone.
Could you help me?
Yes, yes, let me help you, dear. Let's get you a nice pear. Here, let's see. How about that one? Ah, looks very good.
Oh, yes, it does.
And you sit down here and rest, dear.
Thank you so much.
Well, that night, the gardener of the king was watching, and he saw these two figures in the moonlight, and he wondered if it was an angel or another angel, two angels maybe. In the moonlight, they were glowing and very magical. So he went and talked to the king. The next morning, the king came out, counted the pears.
Gardener, you were right. Someone's been robbing our pear tree. We can't tolerate this. We'll have to set up an ambush tonight. We'll stay here together, and maybe we'll catch the perpetrators.
That night, again, they went to the pear tree, took another apple. Oh, there's one more. Yes, another pear. King came and found them there. Oh, hello, King.
I think I've caught you.
Your Majesty.
Robbing the pear tree, I see.
Yes, but
I'm ever so sorry, Your Majesty. I'm alone in the world, and I've been traveling for days, and I'm so hungry, and then this wonderful guardian came along, and she moved the water for me, and everyone has forsaken me, my lord. I'm so sorry.
The gardener told me that there was a spirit and a young maiden without hands, but I had no idea she would be so delicate and in need of care as you. And so beautiful. Why don't you come to my castle? I'll take care.
You will not forsake me?
I will not forsake you.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. I
Please
will go with you.
Please come to my castle. I'll take good care of you.
Oh, thank you.
Go right up into the lot, tower there. I'll be with you.
yes, so time passed, and everyone loved the maiden. She lived in the castle with the queen mother and, of course, the king, her son. And together they did all kinds of fun things, and she was really good even at painting and doing all kinds of things. And then one day the queen mother, me, said, you know, dear, I think you should make some hands of silver
Hands of silver.
for her, for the maiden. Yes, let's do that. You know, that
Have our metal worker work up some hands of silver.
Yes, so she did. She had some hands of silver that the king made with my son, and she was able to pick up more things and do more things, and she was just very, very talented, even with those metal hands. Well, everything was wonderful, except you know what happens.
War! Kids!
War broke out.
War is in the air! You must go out! You're being attacked! You must go! War is in the air!
The pirates, the players, and the trappers, I think, or minstrels, trappers, whatever. Oh my God. We've done a lot of different versions of it going along the Shenango Canal. But this time, our story takes place right here in Cooperstown, and at Sago Lake. It's a true story. Musicians were traveling on their way down the Susquehanna. They were going to be going and stopping off, I think in Binghamton. And then they were going on to Chesapeake Bay. That's what I heard. And so we have the story of these two very wonderful musicians, and you'll see what happens.
Muddy river floating by. Won't you take me for heading down to Big Tank. This muddy old river. Look at that.
It's a muddy old river, all right.
Filthy. You know, the Lenape Indians named this the Susquehanna, which means Muddy River.
Oh, that's interesting.
But since they're all gone now, I guess we could call it anything. But again, that was quite a show we had last night. Really wore me out. Maybe before we get headed down the river, as we're waiting for the captain of this craft. You don't mind if I take a nap, do you?
No, I'm exhausted. I would love to take a nap.
Yeah? Well,
Yeah.
let's take a nap. Can I take a nap with you there?
Yeah, sure.
Down there. Oh, thanks. We have to get rest. We've been working late.
Ahoy the ship!
This is an ambush.
I'm Sadie Farrell. I am the famous pirate.
I'm the
You
famous
just know I'm
lover.
a famous pirate. That's just Jimmy. Don't worry about him. Okay, all of your valuables.
Yes,
I have all
okay.
of your. Give me that. What is that?
What is
Is
that?
that good noise? Is that?
What?
Oh, I like this. I'll take this.
All right.
Oh, that's lovely.
Easy with that knife there, Mama.
Yes.
Here,
Valuables.
Jimmy.
All of your valuables.
Jimmy
You
Farrell.
don't want to leave anything. Jimmy,
Yes.
take his money. Stop talking about
Okay.
yourself. What are you
Give
doing?
me that.
All right, there you go. Yes.
Hey, sis, look what I got.
Oh, let me see. Let me see. I like that. I'm gonna take that. That's gonna be mine.
Ah,
You can have it now. I don't want it. All right.
I don't want it here.
All right. I think it's time to die. I think it's time to die.
Yes, it's time to die.
Other
I'm not gonna
ships and
stop.
other boats to
That looks
plunder
good.
and things. Yes, we're going to kill you now. Are you all right with that? You are all right. No, they don't want to die. They don't want to die.
I don't, yeah.
Okay. Give me a reason to live. Give me a reason you should live. One reason. One.
I wish I could think of one, but
You have nothing for me? Nothing? Really? Nothing. He has nothing. He has no reason to live. He has no reason to live. You look like some kind of musician or something.
Yes, well,
You know?
listen, if you have to kill us, let me just play this one last song.
One last song.
One last song.
I'm
I've been
feeling
working
generous.
on it.
It's kind of early in the day for killing. All right, one song.
Already.
One song. And then I'm killing you. And you.
Oh, no.
Yes. Just sit down, Jimmy. Stop hovering. My goodness.
That's the big idea of picking on me, huh? You're always giving that.
Well, because you're an idiot. Be quiet. You're singing. Shut up. Feel this.
Oh, look at the trees.
Dreaming of you. Hope you're dreaming of me too.
Yeah,
On the journey,
this is nice.
Something.
sprinkle
What
stars
does it remind you of?
your way.
Grandma.
Grandma.
Grandma's house. She used to sing to us when we were little. Remember?
Yes. I remember our puppy.
Little Skippy. Oh, they were so cute. So cute. What about Uncle Jed with the head leg and the eye patch?
Yes.
Remember Uncle Jed?
And Tommy with the walleye.
The walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah. This song is
There was some good times there. I mean, it's good eating too.
goody.
Good eating.
The song is so sweet.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anybody I'm crying either.
All right. Enough. All right, stop. We're gonna kill you now. We're killing you now. Stop. That's it. Don't you ever tell anyone you saw me cry. Well, you won't be able to. Oh, but you know what? Maybe we won't kill you. Okay. So let's go. All right. Well, music.
Wait a minute.
Let them sing another song.
Yeah, let him sing it again. I want to hear it again.
How about we sing it again?
Yes.
How about everybody sing?
This everybody sing.
Look, somehow or another the words of this are on the book.
Yes, the words are here. You guys have the words to it.
Anybody wants to join in?
Pass it around.
I really like it. I really like
I have more words.
I guess it
Pass it around.
maybe you can tap it back.
You know this one. Okay. Just heard it for the first time. But I have more words.
Dreaming of you, oh, dreaming of me too, on the journey you take, sprinkle stardust in your way, so when I journey to, I can follow back to you, to the place where we can live our love again. I love the times we had. Now you're gone and I am sad, and long to rendezvous with you again. That little whistle.
I'm a pirate. Pirates can whistle.
Love the times we had. Now we're gone and I am sad, and long to rendezvous with you again.
Let's give it another bucket. Two, one for you, one for me.
Together. Many of the same actors, some new ones, and some old ones. And just recently, just a couple days ago, we lost one of our actors. He was ill. So, as the Mountain View players have done many times, you know, somebody else said, all right, I'll do the part, right? I'll do it. So John, for example, is playing, you know, 10 parts, which he pulled together yesterday, kind of thing, for the show. As well as Eric, our musician, who's only supposed to do music, right? He's a musician. He and I have worked together many years in all kinds of places. But always we have to end up with this group having to also do some acting ourselves. So he's also playing a ton of parts. It's incredible. Anyway, so we're really happy you're here. There's a nice bathroom over there if anybody needs to go. We're closing. There is a bathroom down the hall, but we're going to, you know, keep these doors closed during our performance. So, like I said, you can use that bathroom. What else? It's 1 hour and no intermission, so we'll just get on with it. We're doing 3 pieces. First one is Maiden Without Hands. It's from the Brothers Grimm. It's a fabulous story, and I've done it for many years, on and off. I think the first one was 1996, and my friend here, Bella, was a narrator, and I did it as a mime piece. So you'll see, it can be done in many ways. Also could be made into actually, it's a very modern story too. I keep thinking someone's going to make a movie out of it, you know what I mean? It's so good. So we have Maiden Without Hands. So our next piece is What a Woman Wants Most. That's also a combination of stories from an Arthurian legend. The Green Knight is in this, which Eric is playing. And also, so we have the Green Knight, and we also have Sir Gawain and King Arthur and so on. And that's What a Woman Wants Most. And that was also written by Chaucer. So That's a really cool, you'll see, cool story. And we're gonna have some audience participation in that too, so get ready. And then the last piece is Musician in the Pirates, which is, again, been done, we've done it 3 or 4 times in many different versions, and you'll be able to see that too. That's a legend, a Japanese legend from 10th century Japan. But it's been done in many different cultures. It's a true story, so you'll see. All right, so now on with the show, right? Everybody ready? Okay. So, our story begins with a poor miller chopping wood. He was so poor, all he had was an old falling down cottage and a broken down mill that didn't work anymore, and some old apple tree in the backyard.
Get out of here. Get. This wood chop here.
Miller,
Who are you?
I'm a stranger.
I see that.
I see you are chopping wood,
You are very perceptive.
and your mill is broken. How are you supposed to produce lumber without a broken mill?
Well, I can chop it.
You are poor.
A second.
I will tell you what. I'll make a deal with you.
Deal.
Yes. I will give you all the gold and silver and luxuries and jewels if you give me what's behind that cottage over there.
Behind my cottage.
Yes. Do we have a deal?
There's nothing there but an old tree. All right.
Okay, I wanted to
All the
write.
gold and silver.
Yes.
What do you want me to sign my name to?
That sign it.
All right. I don't write something, but I can make a mark here. Okay.
I will come back in 3 years and 1 day to claim what is rightfully mine. We have a deal.
What's behind my cottage? That's fantastic. Very good. I'll look forward to seeing you. I'll look forward to seeing you here today.
The wife was home, and all of a sudden she came in from the backyard and found,
Oh my gosh, what did he do now? There's gold, there's silver, there's crowns. What is going on? What did he do? Oh my gosh, I gotta wait till he gets home to see what's going on with this gold and silver and gold and crowns and everything.
and the miller rushed home.
Honey. Oh, there you are. Oh, you found the basket of gold and silver.
Yes, what'd you do now?
You're going to be so proud of me. I
hope
made
so.
a deal with a stranger appeared while I was chopping wood, and he gave us all this gold and silver and jewels, enough to last the rest of our lifetime. We don't have to work hard ever again. What do you think?
Stranger in the tree? Or a stranger?
Yeah, I was chopping wood and a stranger appeared. He made me sign a contract, but all he wanted was what was behind the cottage.
You idiot. Our daughter was in that tree.
Ah.
She was picking apples. Why did you do
Oh.
such a thing?
He couldn't include that in the bargain, could he?
Well, he tricked you or something.
Oh, man. Just like always. Just Just like when I sold the cow for those magic beans. This can't be happening. Oh.
Well,
Well,
3
yeah.
years.
Talk about this
Yeah.
later, let's go.
Yeah, we have some time. We can figure something out, honey. Don't be so mad at me this time.
Take the jewels, they're yours.
All right.
Well, 3 years they thought they had, which they did, but it went quickly, as we know. And the maiden who'd been a little girl grew into a young, very pretty, and very resourceful and smart young woman. So, the night before the devil was to come, she washed herself from head to toe with the pure, clean water from the well, and drew a circle of salt on the floor and stood within it.
Miller, I come to claim what is rightfully mine. Yes, I'm here now. That's Adrian. What's going on? Can I grab? Shucks. She's pure. Miller, get rid of all the water of the house. It's too much water. She bathed in pure water. I will come back tomorrow to claim what is rightfully mine, or I will have you.
So that's what the miller did. He took all the water out of the house so that the maiden couldn't take a bath, but of course she was terrified and she cried all night on her hands. Again, the next morning came and she drew a circle of salt and stood within it.
I came to claim what is rightfully mine. She is crying. Don't cry. Stop it. Shucks. Her tears are so pure. There's no use. Miller, cut off her hands. That way she won't cry into her hands, and I'll be able to take her. Miller, I will take what is rightfully mine, or I will have you. I will come for my vengeance.
My hands. Do what you will, Father. Do what you must.
I'm sorry, honey. I have to do this. But hold still.
So, the next morning, she had obviously cried, but not on her hands, on her stumps. She bound them with cloth, and again, the next morning, she drew her circle of salt, stood within it, and just was praying and hoping that he wouldn't be able to take her. And he came once again.
Yes, this is the final time. I'm going to take this. This is mine. Stamp death. Darling, I've tried 3 times unsuccessfully. Next time, I will be back, Miller. I will have my vengeance.
Well, she was relieved, but she thought, I must go. I can't stay here.
I have to go, Father. It's not safe here. It's not safe for you. It's not safe for me.
Well, please stay. We
I
have
can't. I will go. And I will live off the charity of others, and I will find a way.
Oh.
I will find a way. Goodbye, Mother. Goodbye,
we can take
Father.
care of you. We have jewels and gold. Oh, come back. No.
So she set off that very day, walking through the forest, but not knowing where to go, just wandering. And of course she saw things to eat, but she couldn't use her hands. So finally, at night, she came along and she saw the king's orchard. But there was a moat. There was water all in front of it. So,
I'm so hungry, and that fruit just looks delicious, but I can't cross the water. Oh, what am I going to do?
it's all right, dear. I'm your guardian angel.
Oh,
I will help you.
oh, wonderful.
Yes?
How are you going to help me?
Well, it's simple. I'll get rid of the water. Here we go.
Didn't think of that.
There you go.
Okay.
Why don't you sit down over here? Let's see. Oh, look at those pears.
Could you?
What a beautiful night. I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm so tired. I've been traveling quite some time.
You know what? Let's see. I don't know if I can get this one off of here. Well, let's get this one. Ah, here's a better one.
It's lovely. Thank you.
There.
It's hard to eat
Oh, I love this moonlight.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good job. Very good. All right, well. The next day, the gardener had been watching, and he told the king that what he saw.
Oh, we can't have this, can we? I'm glad you were keeping an eye out for
So the king said that night he was going to watch and see if it really was a maiden or an angel. The gardener had thought maybe it was just two spirits. So the same thing happened that night. Hello, dear. I'm going to get you another pear.
Thank you. I'm so grateful for your help.
Of course, that's what my job is as your guardian angel. Well, then, out came the king.
Aha! I've caught you in the act.
King.
Oh, a spirit and a young maiden without hands? Oh, how terrible. What has happened?
I'm so sorry, my lord. I've been traveling. I'm hungry. And I saw your lovely pears, and my guardian angel, she helped me to get across the water, which you see is no longer here. And she just, I'm ever so sorry. I'm all alone. I have no one. Everyone has forsaken me, Your Highness. I'm so sorry.
Maybe you won't forsake her.
This is terrible. I won't forsake you. You can come with me to the
Oh,
castle,
thank
and I'll
you.
take care of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm ever so grateful.
You have to steal pears.
I curtsy, but I don't have fingers. I'm following you.
Castle.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Make yourself down to the castle. I'll be right there.
So, that's what the maiden did. She became part of the family with the Queen Mother. Oh, she's such a delight. And very talented, even though she doesn't have any hands. She was able to paint portraits and do all kinds of things. Right, dear?
Yes, Mother.
I know. Oh, she's a doll. We love her. And the whole court loves her too. Now, you know, dear, son, I think you should make her hands of silver. Let's call the welder. Tell him to make some hands of silver.
Metallurgist, I need you to hammer out some hands of silver for my lovely friend who's going to be staying here at the castle now.
Right. Well, she did all kinds of things now with her hands, even though they were heavy. And she dropped things sometimes, but she still was so talented. Well, as things would happen, as you know, Just when things were going great and the two were happily married, the king and now the young queen, something happened on the border.
War! War is in the air, sire. King.
So, the king had to leave. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye, son.
There's a war. War. You must go. Travel the lands, defeat the infidels.
Goodbye,
Emily, I
Be
love the
careful.
war.
Don't get dead.
I will return
Goodbye, dear.
shortly. Mother, take care of her.
I will. And if she's with child, I will write to you. We'll send the messenger. And you must come home. Ah, well, as it would happen, that is exactly what happened. She was with child very soon, and a little boy was born. And I was so happy to be a grandmother. Oh, I was thrilled. So let's write a letter here. Let's send a letter immediately. Son, you've had a son. Come home immediately. Come soon. Your mother and Annalie, your wife. All right, messenger.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, yes. All right, messenger, and make this quick. Last time you took
Yes, Your Highness.
All right, take this to the king.
Very good.
You know, tell him it's a son. He's had a son. This is very important, as you know.
Has a son, I'll let him know and I'll hand him this scroll.
Yes, you do that. That's
All right,
your
let me
job.
mount my horse. Let's go. Ha! Let's go. Long way to ride. Oh, let's just take a little rest for a minute. Okay. Stay there. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a minute or two. Let's see the
So, of course, he took a nap after his long journey. All right, you must go.
Yes,
Quickly, into
I
the
will go.
forest.
I will find a way.
All right, go,
I will
go.
find a way. Help myself.
And then in a fortnight, as soon as she had left, the king came home.
Emily, I have returned from war. Where is my queen? Mother, I am back from war.
I can't
I have
believe
vanquished the foes, and I know it took me many years, but it is safe now.
No,
we
it
are,
isn't.
We are living in
It was
peace.
2 weeks.
We live in peace.
She
now.
left.
She left.
Because of you.
Because
Because of what you wrote. You wrote
I
this.
was off at war.
You wrote that you wanted to kill her, cut her eyes out.
That's a lie.
Look, that's your signature.
That is not my handwriting. I did not write those words.
Well, then who did? Because there's your signature right there.
Devilry about. There's devilry about.
All right, okay. Well, she left 2 weeks ago.
She left?
Yes, she
How
went
could you
out
let this
because she
happen?
wasn't safe. It was not safe here. She had to go back out into the forest and find her way once again, poor dear.
Terrible. Terrible.
Well, you must go and find her. Go.
Yes, my Annalie.
And do not eat or drink until you find her.
Emily! No, I'm coming for you, honey. Emily!
For 7 years,
Emily!
traveled.
Emily! It's been 7 years. Emily! Emily!
And finally, he went off over there.
Emily!
Completely lost. Meanwhile, the maiden came into her forest once again, wandered into the forest. For days she traveled, but came to a pathway, 2 paths. 2 rows, one going one way, one going another. And her guardian angel appeared.
Hello again.
I'm
Thank
here to
you.
help you.
I don't know which way to go. Where can I take my son? Where can we live
Yes.
in peace?
All right. We're going to go this way, dear.
Okay.
You're coming around, come around this path to the cottage. And above the door it says, all who dwell within are free. All right, so that's where you're going to be.
Thank you.
You'll be safe there.
Thank you.
And that's what she did. She lived there, playing with her son, working in the garden. As he grew, time passed. He learned to read and write and play with the ball, play games. And in time, as he grew, her hands grew back. 7 years passed, and the poor king had been traveling for 7 long years. And he too was so tired and exhausted and came over to the same place where she had been, where there were 2 paths. And the guardian angel asked him, "Sir, what's wrong? What's wrong? Who are you looking for? What is your problem? What
I've
is
been
your..."
searching for 7 years for my Annalie. She's gone.
Does she have any hands?
No, she has no hands, of course not. Oh.
All right. Well, then I will show you. I think I know where she is. Go this way. Take this path.
My Annalie.
Yes. And you will see a door, a cottage. And above it, all who dwell are free.
Oh, good brother. Annalie. Annalie, I've come for you. Annalie. 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 Where are you? I've been searching for 7 years for you. Where are you, Annalie? The guardian angel said you were here. I don't know. Can I find you? Annalie. Annalie. Yes, maybe you can help me.
Help you.
I'm looking for my bride, Annalie.
But it is I, Your Highness.
No, I'm a maiden who has no hands.
Oh. Wait right here. Wait one moment, sir. Wait one moment.
I'm tired.
Look, my lord.
The
These
silver
are the hands you
hands
made
that I
me.
had made for her.
Yes, there they are. I have no need for them anymore.
Your hands have grown back.
Yes, yes, they
It's a
are.
miracle.
And wait,
Emily.
wait. Alexandre, come meet your father. Come,
What?
this is your son.
A son?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Alexandra, I know you, little feller.
Well,
He's 7. He's 7.
right.
And
And
you can see it's open. Wait, but.
all was explained, all was forgiven. And the 2 remained together contentedly forevermore. The end.